What's going on, car guys and car gals? It's Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And it's Fred Lenard, subprime hero.
And we are brewing solutions live at the Kain 2024 Friends and Clients Workshop, or Clients and Friends Workshop. Either way around, we're having an incredible workshop over here in lovely Lexington with the one, the only, John Victor. You also go by, what is it, John of Nazareth? Is that right?
No, I wish I did, but yeah, no, I live in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, so it's
John from Nazareth.
John
from Nazareth,
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. But John, we've had some great conversations just getting ready to jump on the show, but there's something a little bit different about you than maybe most of the other dealers that find their way to this Kain event.
That's right.
We do see a lot of franchise owners, a lot of multiple rooftop owners of some big name brands. Inside of that, we absolutely love all of those that are watching, all of those that are connected to us inside of the independent world. That's where we were last working before we jumped into the consultancy and training side of things and doing the podcast. But brother, what is it that got you here? And tell us a little bit about where you're from and the independent that you've helped build to where it is.
Well, we started about 29 years ago. We started a buy here, pay here industry. We're still running that
Awesome
business today with over 1,000 accounts active.
Congratulations.
We have two independent shops that we recently, about 3 years ago, we stuck our foot into subprime, and we've worked our way over the last 24 months to prime, being Capital, Allied, and the local credit unions. So we're still learning that space. Kyle, we had Kyle up to train our staff for the very first time.
Shout out Kyle Disher.
Yeah,
Kyle.
Yeah, let's go Kyle.
Red Dojo.
But Kyle invited me down to this event, and it's for an independent who's not at this place. Maybe you ought to come here and take a peek behind and see who Oz is.
That's right.
And I agree with that. And I'm glad that you're here doing so. And that's the reason why you are taking your stores to where they're going. You know, you can't just rest on your laurels and hope things happen. You're constantly looking for ways to make your dealership more proficient in today's world. And that's big. Being somebody in your position, you have so many people who depend on you, right?
Yeah.
So your education, your knowledge, your know-how is key. Of course, so is your staff's, but being able to get them influenced by what you say and what you see is going to help. Not to mention, like you said, you get to look behind that Oz's little thing and see that it's actually human. Let's I'm a human too. We can do this.
Yes, because I come from an NAIAD world, and independence. And if you're on the border of that and you want to get better, and this is the next logical step to go.
I agree with you.
You know, to see this, but it's 19th year of this. Shout out to Dave.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, just great. I mean, I'm really glad to be here talking to you guys.
Yeah, use guys. I mean, you doesn't sound like he's from PA at all. Right?
Yeah, right.
I love it. He dropped the use guys in like the first couple sentences he said to us. Like, yep, PA all day.
Yeah, right.
So inside of that, we absolutely love being able to meet so many different people from so many parts of the country. And now you coming out to Kentucky, I know you've heard a little bit about the events. Have you ever been to Kentucky before?
Believe it or not, I hadn't been to Lexington ever, but twice in the last 6 months. So it was like
whoa.
I know.
Wow.
Well, I had a controller retire down here.
Oh, wow.
And I just visited her at Christmas, so
so
I'm just back. You know,
That's awesome. That's
you come once, now you're going to be here all the time.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're convinced that Kentucky, outside of it being an incredible equestrian state, is a place where we breed some thoroughbreds in the business, and that do some incredible things for so many people, not just here locally, but all throughout the country. We've known of a lot of people that started here in the Kentucky base, but PA, we absolutely love so many different dealers inside of the Pennsylvania area, inside of the independent world, and some of the challenges that you've been seeing as far as the independent world growing. You're exploding. You're going to the next level. You're adding, you're going into prime financing and focusing in on that. What advice would you give to dealers that are trying to make it through what seems like a crazy storm inside of being able to access inventory, competing now with some of the bigger dealers in the area, some big names that are jumping into the mix that are trying to make things maybe easier for the customer, but are pinching on what the independents are trying to capitalize on? What advice would you give or encouragement would you give for those that are trying to muck through it all?
Well, I think getting back to basics. I think that's where we are. That's where we are in our company. You know, we got a little spoiled. You know, things were rolling along pretty good before COVID. COVID came, things changed, and if you had it, you could sell it. Now it's really customer service driven.
Yes, sir.
If you are not transparent, and if you are not you sit on your laurels. We've done it all that. We've been here for so long. It's never going to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to get better at your craft, start with this, I guess, or any idea. I'm not plugging anything, but
we can plug them.
Yeah,
an idea.
We love some idea.
Yeah,
shout out to them. We'll be there this year too. So.
But listen, if you want to sell them one car and be transactional, just great. You'll probably be successful doing that. But if you want a legacy of selling that customer 5 or 7 or 10 cars,
come on.
Little joke. I don't know anybody else that sold 107 cars to one guy. I am that guy.
I love that.
Okay.
What?
I love my top customer, 107 cars. His first name is Colin.
We need all those customers.
Yeah.
We need all your friends.
Yeah, so
all your family.
But I don't take it for granted.
Right. He wouldn't buy that many from you.
Sounds like if you're in a pickle, you better come see Fixel.
Oh,
I love that. But it's true. It sounds like people know that in your community. They know what's going on, and they're happy to freaking do that with you and be part of that with you.
I would say go back to basics and lead with the customer.
That's it.
Right.
I love that. It is about that. What you just said there. The fundamentals of sales will never change. It is a customer program. It is a way that we can help people grow. It makes people want to your point, they say the average customer will bring a dealership $60,000 worth of profit. $60,000 in a lifetime. So if you can have them for a lifetime, I want that all at my store. I don't want it going to multiple stores.
Right.
You want to do that, but you have to do customer service and you have to treat people right. You said something a moment ago during COVID, right afterwards, it kind of got weird where if you had the car, they bought it. And that was a time, I'm glad you recognize it now and you're moving forward. But that was a time where customer service was important, even though most of us didn't give it to them. We just told the car, the price is the price, here it is. But if we would have done customer service, those customers would be back with you right now.
Right.
So we got to remember that. And then a lot of people in the new car world, were overinflating the prices of their new cars by way too much.
Yes.
Tens of thousands of dollars over sticker because we are the only ones who have it.
Right.
And that was such a shame because all they did was put customers upside down in vehicles that are pre-owned now. They're stuck in those cars for many years, or they're going to repo them, one of the two things, and they're not going to come back and buy from you. So, that should have been done during that time. But you know what? Forgive, focus, and fly. And we can start today, just like you have been working with your team, making sure that they understand the process, having people like Kyle come by and show them the fundamentals, and that's something that Lou and I, as with the certified solutionaries, that's what we work on. We work on fundamentals. That's what we do.
Great job.
And sometimes we just make sure that everything rhymes, just like Fred did, talking about if you're in a pickle, call Mr. Pickle. Appreciate that, Brian Ortega. You hear those bars dropping, brother. We appreciate you.
All right.
We thank you for tuning in with us today, and please share it around. Ask Mr. Fixel any questions that you have about what it is that he's doing to help independents go to the next level where he's at. Folks, he's an open door, just like so many of these open, incredible people that are here that are wanting to share and receive some great information. We hope that you have an incredible time at this event. Thank you so much, Kyle, for making sure that this solutionary made his way here. But those of you know how it is that we got to finish off this show. We got to fly away, everybody. It's lunchtime. Food's brewing over there. We got to get ourselves some of it. And you should be here too. Hopefully you can make it here over the next couple of days. If not, make sure that you get involved inside of the next event. Folks, I am Lou Ramirez, the car guy, ready to fly with you all, but Mr. Fixel here hasn't done that yet. So we got to help him out. Right. Let's drop these F-bombs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Forgive.
Focus. Fly.
And keep growing, baby. Let's go.
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Again, I'm Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
And I'm Fred Leonard, subprime hero.
And you've been brewing solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast at the Kain 2024 workshop for all of these incredible clients and friends that are making this industry better with the one,
the only, John Fixel.
That's right, everybody. We will see you soon. We're out.
Appreciate you, John.
Hey, thanks.